Have you ever struggled with God not showing up how or when you want him to? Come here. Let me encourage you. So, this is something that even John the Baptist himself struggled with. Jesus not showing up the way he was expecting him to. So, in Luke chapter 7, Jesus has to go tell John's disciples one thing: blessed is he who does not stumble because of me. Now, what's happening in this text is that John the Baptist is in jail. Not only is he facing persecution, he is facing death. And he's in jail, and he sends his disciples and he says, hey, go ask Jesus, hey, are you truly the Messiah, or do we need to go look for someone else? At this time, he already knew who Jesus was. He had already been proclaiming the coming of the Christ. He knew who Jesus was, but because of his circumstances, he was questioning, wait, is this really the Messiah? So Jesus tells John's disciples, hey, go back, tell him all the things you've seen me do, and encourage him. Blessed is he who does not stumble because of me. What does that mean? So the word blessed in this text means makarios, which basically means favored. It means given pretty much supernatural joy. It means your needs are being met. You're favored by God. You are blessed. So he's saying, blessed are you who do not stumble because of me. And what this text is specifically saying is, blessed is the person who does not stumble, who does not fall away, who does not lose their faith because I'm not showing up the way that you expect me to. And that is something that all humans experience. And as we can see, even John the Baptist himself, who proclaimed the coming of Christ, struggled with. He knew who Christ was, but he had a moment where he needed to be reassured because of his circumstances. It is okay to sometimes know that God will do something, but you're kind of wondering, okay, are you going to do it? How are you going to show up? And we have these expectations that God is going to show up in a certain way, or we have a desire of how we want him to show up. And God, most of the times, does not show up how we expect him to, when we expect him to. But again, blessed is he who does not waver in his faith, who does not fall away because God does not show up when or how we expect him to. He does not meet our expectations because God is so good and so sovereign that even in spite of your circumstances, as I always share from Romans 8:28, all things work together for the good of them that love God and are called according to his purpose. So no matter what your circumstances are, you are blessed when you don't fall away from the faith because of your circumstances. Blessed are you. Favored are you who does not fall away when things are not going your way, when God is not showing up the way you want him to, the way you desire for him to, when you desire for him to. Again, it's a human experience, but God is right there with you in the midst of your test, in the midst of your trials, in the midst of what you're going through. God is right there with you in it. And not only is he there with you in it, but in the end, it's all going to work together for your good and for his glory. So be encouraged and keep the faith.